Well, hi there, it's me, Paul, with the piano, and you're watching Piano with Paul. Have you ever wanted to learn to play the blues, but have no idea how to do it? It's all about little sections and putting them all together. And today's video is all about the main riffs and the main bass lines and how they go together in a small piece of music that you can take away and create your own based on what you learned today. Okay, so the first thing you might have noticed is how I started with the right hand. It's only two notes, G, B flat, G, B flat. And we'll give it a swing, so the count would be and 4 and 1. Just try it. Ba, 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 ba. So that's all you need to do. And that's repeated when you go to the F chord, which is chord 4 within C major, and a G chord, which is chord 5 in C major. And we're staying in the key of C major for now. Okay, so let's now look at the bass line. It's a very easy, simple little pattern that you'll be playing so well very quickly. I promise that. Okay. Now, as always, there's a lovely PDF for you to follow. So I really think it's a good idea for you to get hold of that and use it as a reference as we go through this lesson. I will also be putting the area of the score we might be talking about within the lesson just as a guide. Now, the bass line, it starts on C on your pinky, goes to E flat, goes to E, goes to G, second finger over, and then back onto your thumb. So watch this closely. And notice the rhythm. 1 and ah, 2 and ah, 3 and ah, 4 and ah. And in your mind, you can do it in your head going ta 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 ta. So just get that rhythm going and really feel the pulse. So we're going to play the left hand now. I'm going to put metronome on at 66 BPM. And join in. I'll keep on going 3 or 4 times and see what you can do. Don't forget to start on the pinky and have it in the C to G position, and the second finger goes over like that. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Join them when you can. Lovely. Well done. Really hope you can play along with that one, but don't worry if you can't. Take your time because it's not a race. And the great thing about blues music is it's quite slow. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, so the bass line is exactly the same as the fingers there, but it's starting on F. So let's jump into the F section. So as you can see on screen, we've now got the bass line starting down here on the lower F. But the actual motion or the finger relationships and the intervals are exactly the same. So basically, it's the same pattern, but just starting on F. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, and. With a metronome. And. Go straight to the G. And here we go, G. See how it's the same? Okay. And there we go. So there you have it. The opening sound and the bass line. So now I'm going to jump back into the right hand and just discuss the actual chord or the chord shells. So the right hand is based on 3 chords, and it's a C chord, but we're not playing the G. So it's a C first inversion, so it's your root, and you invert it, you take the C away and play it above, like so. So if you're not sure what inversions are, there's a link below to a video I've done all about inversions, so you're sorted there. Okay, so the C And the way it goes down to the F, you can see it on the screen now. Okay, so the only difference is in that you can see it in the blue circle on the note is E goes to E flat. And then when they play the G basically goes from here and it goes to go down one and goes F to D. But it really is the same kind of shape. So we've got C chord, E flat, makes it an F7 chord, and then put the F and the D together with a G bass. It's a lovely G7 chord, that longing sound. And feel free to put your fifth in and add other notes in, but as long as you've got your seventh and you've that going off there, it will sound awesome. So a lot of music will have a first time bar, second time bar, repeats and that type of thing. And in this one I've written one in to help us think about the way that we go back to the beginning with our repeat sign. Let's take a look. So the bass line is very similar to the beginning, but with a slight alteration, kind of walking up the blues. Here we go. So that's all. Watch it again. C, E, F, F sharp, and then we'll go to a G, octave down to G, G again, octave down to G, back up to G. Let's take that another moment. So basically it's 5 Gs, and we're starting on the thumb and finishing on the thumb. So it's up, down, up, down, up, 3, 4. I'm back in to this section. So, in context, let's have a listen. From the first time bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so on, like that. So the harmony part with the right hand accompanies your left hand. This is how it goes. Let's look at this. So we've got E and C, and the E stays where it is all the time throughout. And we're going to put a B flat instead, look. And then go down to the third finger onto A. And then we're going to go to the third finger onto A flat, because we need the D to go down, the second finger on F and B with pinky. Okay, so it's like this. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and back in. I'm back to the beginning. Okay, so that's a little turnaround to get us back, because we've got a repeat sign, which is those 2 little dots and that double bar. First time round, we just go back to technically bar 2 on the beginning. Okay. When you've played it through a few times, not just once, twice or 3 times, whenever you feel like you've finished it and you want to break, or you want to finish it off properly, you wouldn't just finish like this. Thank you, going. It doesn't work. You've got to resolve it back to the key note of C major. And this is how we're going to do it, and it's on the second time bar. Okay, let's take a look. So as you can see, we've got a second time bar now, and it's very similar to the first time bar. However, it starts on C, it resolves down to G, and then finishes on C again. Let's take a look at the right hand. It's very familiar to what you've just done. C and E. E stays where it is, B flat, A flat. Now here's the difference. Here's a little subtle difference. Thumb goes to D and third finger goes to G. And this is a 5-1. Listen. 2, 4. What I mean by 5-1 is your fifth of C major is G, and it goes back to 1 C key note. Okay? So one more time with metronome. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to play second finger on your G, like that, do so. Whatever works for you is what's right for you. The finger numbers are only suggestions. Okay. The left hand is the same rhythm as you've been playing, but slightly altered. And then we go to the G. However, this time we play E flat, slide into the E, and C to resolve. And on the right hand, practice that a few times on the right hand and left hand together. Okay, in context, let's have a listen. I'll take it from bar 7 on the G bass line. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. And your second time bar. 2, 3, 4. So there we have it. I really hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Take your time, work at it, and before I go, here's an extra little tip. Beautiful little sound. If you want to hear some more techniques like this, have a listen to Dr. John. He's an amazing blues pianist. I've really gone through my life listening to him. You could do this. Little techniques like that. Another one you could use is what I would call a quiver. I suppose technically it's called a trill. If you're doing classical piano, you'll know it's a trill. But notice how I'm sliding off the F sharp. So you've got a crushed note and a trill. We roll up. There's loads and loads of little techniques, little nuances you can put in to make it your own style. And I've got a lesson coming your way very soon. We're going to break down all the little techniques that you can use in your blues and jazz music. So until then, like, subscribe, and all that jazz, no pun intended. I'll see you next time.